Hi there, I'm Amy Grant, and I just wanted to offer a few tips that have been so helpful to my sisters and me caring for my aging parents. The first is start the conversation way early. If your parents' mental faculties are slipping, we really started talking to my mom and dad saying, let us know what you want, because there's going to come a time you can't put your sentences together. And you've trained us for this. You did your job so that we could help take care of you. Lots of conversation. Another thing would be, our parents lived by themselves, and then one of my sisters and her husband moved in with them. But little things like making meals, even before your parents are showing signs of dementia or Alzheimer's, a lot of times nutrition tends to not get as much attention. And so even a few years ago, we started taking turns making good, healthy, well-balanced meals and taking them by. Another thing is, in the same way, this is after a lot of decline, but we found that especially my dad loved games. And so there's so many ways that you can exercise muscles. We would sit in a circle in our front hall with my youngest daughter and anybody else that happened to come through. My parents' caregivers, my mom and dad, friends. We were planning Jenny, our oldest, wedding, and the week of the wedding at our house, we're sitting in a circle and we do, okay, we're all motorcycles, but this action matters. We would take a ball and toss it back and forth. We would be helicopters and fly like this. We would, any kind of movement. We would march our feet, and we just have fun with it. Including people in the process matters. And the other thing I would say is, if your parent that is struggling has always been a very social person, even when they can't communicate properly, they're still social. And you just kind of have to get over the awkward embarrassment. People are not afraid to look at a toddler and babble and talk nonsense and smile. And so we should also be able to just take a deep breath and babble and talk nonsense with somebody that's losing their communication skills. My dad and mom did the greatest favor for my sisters and me because they were such careful financial planners, and quite honestly, much better planners than my sisters and I have been. And so now we're looking at our children going, oh my gosh, what if we wind up like this? So anyway, I was so excited to find out about Insure You, like the letter U, online.org, and it's an advocacy website for people who already have insurance. Do you know what you have? I didn't really know what I had. And so just in terms of long-term care, this is not a sales pitch. It's a website to help you know what you already have, what you need. And so I would do that, the long-term planning for the gift that you'll give your children. My sisters and I are taking a long, hard look at 30 years from now for each of us. So there's a lot of joy in it. Don't be afraid to laugh. You are going to cry, and you're going to laugh too.